Hi guys, I was just looking at my hair when I was getting ready to start this vlog, and I think it's time to trim the bangs again. So I gotta run out and do some work today, so I'll probably trim them before I go. I haven't vlogged in a few days because I've been iffy on whether or not I'm gonna keep going, because as you guys have known from the beginning, I keep saying my head's not really in this. I mean, I've been doing little cheats here and there, but today I'm 250, so actually let me look at my little spreadsheet and I'll tell you exactly what that puts me at. That's 1.6 pound loss from yesterday, and yesterday I had an amazing day, and I'll tell you about it in a minute. Yesterday I had a 0.8 loss, so I've been doing okay, but I didn't, over the weekend I wasn't strictly POP like I said I was going to be, so, well, like I said, I would make up my mind if I was going to stay on the HHCG based on that. So up until yesterday, I really was waffling. But yesterday, I had a long day on the road. I had to get up really early. I sleep in till whenever I want. I usually don't get up until after 10 in the morning. And I know a lot of you guys are jealous, but that also means I don't make much money because I don't have a full-time job. So, you know, pros and cons. So yesterday I had to get up at 6. I had to go to a job interview. And I don't know what's wrong with me because I did not plan ahead. I was just like, oh, I'm going to get up at 6, get to this job interview by 8, which is about an hour away. And I was like, I'm going to cook my food. I don't know where it came from, but I went with it. And I actually cooked it and ate it. And after I went to the job interview, I went and merchandised a couple stores, and well, one store, 2 jobs in one store, which total was only supposed to take me about an hour and 40 minutes according to the time they allotted me, but it took me 4 hours because of incredible headaches, and I didn't bring my water in with me. So you guys, I don't know how you guys are, but when I am outside of my comfort zone, when I'm doing VLC, it makes it that much harder to try to stay on protocol. So I had already gotten up early. I didn't eat anything before I went to the interview or into the store. I just had a few sips of water. So when I came out, I was ravenous. And I was like, I'm going to cheat. I don't care. I'm going to go. It's still early in the morning, which is a rare thing for me. I'm going to go to McDonald's and get a Chris sandwich. Luckily, miraculously, where I was at, there were no McDonald's. There was a Chick-fil-A close by, which there's none near my house, and I used to think of that as a treat, but now I'm like, you know, I'm like, I don't want to waste my calories and my, you know, whatever on the breading. It's not exactly what I want. I wanted specifically a Chris sandwich. So I was like, all right, well, we'll see. I'm going to drive down the road a little bit. So I went ahead and ate some of the food that I had packed. And lo and behold, after I ate my hamburger patty, I didn't want the Chris sandwich that badly. Funny how that works. When you eat your protein and eat what you're supposed to, you don't want the foods that you think you want. Anyway, so I was like, alright, well, fine, but I still felt like I wanted a reward, which is, it's dumb because on one hand it's like, yeah, you want a reward for going out of the way, but in my brain I'm thinking, how is it a reward if you're hurting your body by eating crap and going off protocol? So there's that war between what you think you want versus what you know is what's good for you. So I stopped in at Hy-Vee, which, for those of you that don't have them, is it's a better grocery store than what I have locally, because all I have locally is Walmart. And I was like, you know what, I am going to get some flavored stevia, even though for like a 2-ounce bottle it's like $10 or $11. I kept saying, I'm not going to get it, I'm not going to get it. But I kept hearing how great the vanilla stevia is and everything, so I was like, screw it, I'm going to break down and get it. And while I'm in there, if I want to get something that's off protocol, I'm going to get it. Oh, and I was looking for stuff for Neely's crack dressing, so I found some of the stuff there. I can't find xanthan gum, but I'll probably have to find that at a Whole Foods store. or a health food store, sorry. So I did my little bit of shopping and I surfed all around, and the weird thing is normally I'm a big sweets person, especially cakes, cookies, stuff like that. I didn't want that. I really wanted protein. I was like, I'm gonna break down and get, you know, their little packaged wraps or whatever. They got this little open olive bar. Oh my god, you can package up whatever, you know, specialty olives you want. I drooled, but, you know, can't have it yet. And I didn't get them. And the weird thing was, when I was going through the produce section, they had these plastic containers. One was filled with strawberries, and it looked so good. I was like, I'm getting those. Ooh, and I can have those on protocol. And right next to it was a little plastic container of broccoli and cauliflower, fresh, raw. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get this stuff. And I still told myself I could have whatever I want. I'm going to get this, and it's good for later. But I still had that I want to reward myself mentality going. But nothing seemed good enough to me. I had that croissant sandwich in my mind, and that's what I had wanted. And nothing else was going to work, and I wasn't going to waste my calories on it. And luckily, I just never passed the McDonald's. I think I did, but at one point I was focused on getting to the Hy-Vee, so I ignored the McDonald's. So, you know, some higher power was watching over me yesterday and made sure I stayed pretty much on protocol. You know, which resulted in my, what did I say, 1.6 pound loss. So I'm at exactly 250 today, new territory for HCG. So, you know, that pretty much turned me around, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to stay on this round. I'm doing good. I'm still losing. I'm not losing as good as I did the first time, but the first time I probably averaged a pound a day or more, which is above average. So, and even though I logically told myself, you know, I may not get the same results this round, those are pretty amazing results. It's one thing to tell yourself that mentally. It's another thing to go through it every day and see a 0.2 gain and a 0.8 loss and a 0.6 gain and a 0.8 loss. But overall, they've been losses. And once I went through and looked at my figures, I realized that I need to just quit. Quit thinking and just do it. Plus, you know, I think about some of you guys that have talked about maybe you didn't lose that many inches, that many pounds, but you reshaped and had your inches lost and stuff like that. So it makes a big difference, I think. I made a big pot of cabbage soup the other day. You know, not my favorite, not something I would normally eat, but it gets me through on P2. And I make it spicy. I threw some red curry powder in there, and I threw I'm big on the lemon pepper, so I threw a lot of that in there. A few squirts of Bragg's aminos just to give it some taste. So I eat that in and around whenever. It's kind of my staple if I think I want to eat. And I think that the spice and the heat helps give the illusion of being full. And obviously the water. So I tried the vanilla stevia in my coffee today. Oh my god, so worth the $11. I think I'm already addicted. That stuff is amazing. So that's pretty much all I really had to say. I don't know if I said in the beginning of the vlog, because I ramble and I forget things, that I haven't vlogged because I haven't been making up my mind. So yeah, I think I said that. Also, I have talked about depression before. I was really hoping that the HCG was going to kind of kick me in the butt like it did the first time and give me that zinging, feeling good feeling. It's not. I mean, it's upped me from where I was before I got back on it this round. But for those of you that have not a vested interest in me, but care about me, I have a doctor's appointment Friday, so I will get back on the depression meds, even though I hate taking meds, and I hate being one of those people that has one of the, diseases of the day, whether it's OCD or ADD or depression or whatever. All I know is they work for me, and I know that once I get into a good eating pattern and once I'm working out regularly and do a few other things, that I can get off of them again. It's just, you know, I get into these pits, these little wells, these little valleys, and sometimes I just kind of need a boost up. So I'm going to go ahead and get back on the meds. I'm kind of ashamed to admit, but, you know, that's what they make meds for, to help people. And that will help boost my mood and probably help me feel better about being on P2, and probably help me do better on staying on POP, and probably help me lose more weight. So it's all an upward spiral. And that is my update for the day. Yep, that's my update for the day. Talk to you guys later.